So if you're younger than 30, chances are that you haven't been around long enough in the world to really see enough of what's really going on to get a sense of, how to be successful, how to act, how to operate, what your plans are going to be, and like really have a strong certainty about the world. And I say that with a disclaimer because I'll be the first to say my business coach is a 20-year-old kid from Lebanon. And I say kid, he's actually a really fucking smart dude. But my point is that for most people, okay, that don't have an extreme situation, that haven't done something, like drastically incredible in their lives, it's going to take about at least 3 decades to really see enough of the world. And I really say this more for men. A lot of women have their heads screwed on a little bit better, even earlier, maybe as young as like 25 or something like that, right? A lot of you women that were, like teenage moms and stuff like that, you had to get your shit together a lot sooner than other people, right? But my point is that it takes a lot of time and watching to see, the consequences of your actions. It takes a lot of time and watching to see the way people react to certain behaviors of yours, to look at your own behavior and to like start to see your own blind spots and start to correct your own behavior and get to this point where and this is really the key, is like you're no longer in coping, but you're in thriving instead. You're actually thriving. Like from day to day, you're not actually depressed. You don't actually have a bunch of negative self-talk. You don't have all these fucking problems that haunt you every single day. Like it took me personally, almost to like 40. I mean, not that long, but it was definitely like mid 30s, to really start to piece some of this shit together. Now, obviously, I had more problems than the average person. I had different circumstances that got in the way and all this kind of thing. And somebody can actually absolutely get their shit together in their 20s. Like I said, like my business coach is a smart motherfucker, right? But typically speaking, you're gonna need to have a few decades on this plane, and it's not for any reason that you don't have. It's not because you don't have the faculties that older people do, right? We become less efficient over time. We become slower when we get older and stuff like that, right? But the point is it's the awareness. That's the difference, because you don't have the awareness when you haven't been around long enough to watch things and piece it all together. You're piecing together things the whole time, right? It's not that you don't have bits and pieces figured out, but it's that you need the time to watch for long enough to really get a sense of what's going on, and then really start to love others from this place of thriving.